Okay, our next workshop is going to be making a napkin holder. In the Allentown store, it's going to be Friday, July 17th and Saturday, July 18th. In the Harrisburg store, it'll be July 24th and 25th. In the workshop, we're going to be using a Rikon 10-inch bandsaw, a belt disc sander, a scroll saw, a router table, and we'll be using a pneumatic brad nailer, and then we'll actually be using some small riffler files also. Each participant will get 3 pieces of wood. This is 2 pieces of poplar and just a piece of oak was a good example of what we started out with. And then this is a simple cut list just to show you that this pattern, this scroll saw pattern, we actually glue to the side of one of the sides just so we can go through and put it on the scroll saw and cut through it. If we do this right, the project should look something like this. And then what we do is we start out by beginning to put the 2 pieces together. We use double-sided sticky tape and put the 2 sides together, and we put the template on the front of it. We just glue this piece of paper to the front. That's a template. Then we go to the bandsaw and we round over the edges. We just cut these edges right off, and then we go to the disc sander. I actually used a 12-inch Rikon disc sander here that was worked really well to clean these up, but my favorite sanding tool is using this 4x36 disc belt sander, and it usually cleans everything up that we need, and I use this Norton Red Heat ceramic sandpaper that cuts really well. We separate the 2 sides and drill a hole on the inside of the template that we're going to put on the scroll saw. We go to the scroll saw, and this image is magnified. We're looking through a magnifying glass, and you can see the scroll saw blade goes through the hole. And then this is a better image of showing just where the magnifying glass is and how it really amplifies the cuts that we're going to make on this. And this is the beginning of the cuts, and you can see I could stay right on the line using the scroll saw. This black hose is a blower that just keeps the sand, blows the sawdust, off of the cut as we're going through it. This is what the image looks like. This is the template after it's cut through. And then we go to the router table. We round over the edges, the outside edges. We don't do anything to the bottom part of it, just all the way around the outside. I used a gripper push block that allowed me to keep my fingers, my hands up away from the router bit itself. Worked good. We used the Jessam router table, and this is what they look like. They cleaned up real nice. Then this is the riffler files. We just use this on the inside cut of the template. There's lots of different ways to do this. You could do it with just sandpaper, but these riffler files give you the ability to go in and remove any of these scroll saw cut marks on the inside. It cleans them up real well. Then we glue the thing together using Nexabond glue, and we then take, once the glue is set up, which takes only just a few minutes, we actually put a brad nail, 3 brad nails in on each side. Again, this is what it looks like if you do it right. And then these are 3 of them that I put together. I'll end up doing several of them just to practice and try to make us get through the workshop as quick as we can. So come to the Woodcraft store, see it, try it, make it. These are fun workshops. We'll be glad to see you in the store. Call and get registered.